Yo. So I just got done yelling about veganism and racist people. And I'm still kind of in angry debate mode. Let's watch one of my own battles. No, I have to watch all the fucking battles eventually. Anyway, I asked some of the Dignity Cats which battle I should watch. And the first one to be said was this one. It was said by the other person in the battle, so maybe I shouldn't have taken it as, whatever. But, we gotta do this battle eventually anyway. Might as well get it out of the way. I just, I didn't really make it for this. I didn't make open bar to watch my own battles, I didn't make a platform to promote me more or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So one, it's a little awkward. This is like the fucking third video today I've done that I don't really want to do. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know how to really give myself advice. So I guess I'm just gonna watch it and tell you guys what I don't like about things I've said, changes I would make, and, yeah, kind of just tell me, changes I have made from then to what I'm planning to do, and, improvements I plan to make and could have made back then. And then when discussing Tut, I'll watch with a non-bias standpoint, like he's not talking to me, like he's just talking to some really handsome dude. I mean, I wouldn't say that the person he's against is handsome. I just heard a lot of people say that, John I.E. is the modern day Adonis of the battle rap world. And, I'm not an egotistical person, but if people are saying I'm the modern Adonis of battle rap, who am I to say? Who said that? I mean, I did right now. I'm a person.
Chosen.
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Let's get it.
Let's talk about how you told it, but you scared as fuck. Let's talk about how you hate niggas weird as fuck. I told little shorty watch her mouth, but she can't hit the blunt.
I've said this before, but Shogun's music is fire. I don't know why this battle's the only battle we have his music on. I wish we use it, some of his songs more. But yeah, I'm glad the intro music is something I enjoy.
Mike ain't been waiting on the smoke, you put no fear in us. These type of niggas try to sneak this and they clear it up. And all that talking don't mean shit unless you
set it up.
Danny battle for it. We back with another dopey bet. You feel me? Bino G.
Yes, sir. Yes.
So right here, I think you can still see me laughing a bit too. I was going over my round in my head, and we were waiting for Tut to show up. I think he was out front on the phone, or he ran to the store or something real quick. He didn't think we were starting yet, and then we started. But as I was going over my round, to the left of me, I hear Bino G just roasting the shit out of what I'm wearing. And then Tut appeared, And Lisa was like, all right, let's start. And before I could even say anything back to Bino G, they're like, all right, we're here with a battle. We're starting this shit. And it's like, oh my God. This man stood 2 feet away from me and roasted me and got away with it. And like, I couldn't say, nah. Stop the footage. Bino G, you piece of shit. How dare you? Nah, like, I could, and besides, like, Bino G is actually, like, pretty funny. I think Bino G is one of those dudes who, like, for some reason, the way he punches doesn't register with everyone as much as I think it should. The same thing with Frost. Like, I think they're both really not like underrated, because that sounds rude in a way, but I think like a lot of people don't get how they punch for some reason, which I fuck with. Anyway though.
Yes, sir.
Wait, no, I just said the man was roasting me. He's trash. Bino G, you suck now.
Just coming off another dope event at Family Battle League, you feel me? That shit was fucking dope, killed the nigga.
Another fun little backstory. One of the battles in which is not on the internets, which is probably for the better, is one where I got blackout drunk, just wasted. And then, you know, other things I can't say I have access to. But I was on a lot of shit, and you know, I had battled fucked up before and gotten away with it, and this was like the battle where afterwards I was like, bro, I need to chill the fuck out. But it was versus Shotgun Lodi, I don't know, Shotgun Lodi, whatever. It was against him, and that was the first time I was like really, really confident in my material. Like, I was like, no, this is actually good. So I was like, dude, I can get shit-faced and the material will carry itself. And then Shotgun Lodi didn't even show up. So someone was like, oh, you might battle someone else if someone else shows up or doesn't show up, I mean. So I was like, oh, whatever, I'm just going to get shit-faced because I'm probably not battling at all. And then I just get wasted, and then last thing I remember is Diablo coming up to me being like, hey, you're gonna rap, right? I don't think I am. And she's like, no, you said if someone else gets ducked, you'd rap. And, you know, drunken ego, I was like, fuck, I can do it. Yeah, let's go. And I go outside, smoke a shit ton of pot. I'm like, I don't know if I can do this. And I go in there, and I'm standing in front of Bino G, and just nothing. I don't remember nothing. Like, I vaguely remember Goods being there that day. Vaguely. Like, I think I remember 5 seconds of him being there. And I think it was just like from him watching other people's battles and him giving feedback on that. But yeah, after that, so me and Bino G technically battled, but not really. I don't remember it. And if I don't remember it, it didn't happen. I mean, I've heard a couple stories about this. This is how I know it happened. But if I don't remember it, it didn't happen. So yeah. Alcohol.
So now we here from the CD's 2 battle, you feel me? Battling to my right.
Yo, it's Johnny. That's it, motherfuckers.
Battling to my left.
Make some noise, y'all. Yes, sir.
Tut, Wild Bunch, ABG.
Facts. Make some noise, y'all.
Let's go.
Alright, who calling? Oh shit.
Oh shit.
I guess it's time to go tip the tail.
Real quick. Me and Tut beforehand agreed that I could go first. So, when Bino G was like, oh, who's going first? Or who's calling it? And I was like, oh, I'm going first. That was just me saying what we agreed on. But then, like, I guess because no one else saw that me and Tut agreed on that, everyone was like, oh, shit. You know, he's doing that thing that people do that makes us say, oh, shit, when they do that. And I was like, oh, no. Like, I wasn't about to say, like, no, don't give me, like, you know, the reaction that you just gave me as if I just did something cool. Even though that's what I'm doing now. I'm, retconning my coolness. But yeah. So, I'm a phony. I'm not as cool as everyone thinks I am.
Okay. Yo, is he with this or that or what? I should just smack you up just because I had to look up all this stupid ass Egyptian thing stuff. Not even halfway through my research, I realized I don't give half a fuck. I just want to kill you the classic style. But even then, coincidentally, it'd be a while before y'all see what Tut's casket stuff. So,
not a bad opening bar. I could have got to it a little quicker. With opening bars, I'm still trying to get down, like, being effective while still trying to, because you can't just go in full on swinging, punching, going crazy right off the bat. Like, people's minds need a second to, like, readjust or adjust to you rapping. You know what I mean? So if I just go in there fucking full speed, whatever, I don't think, I don't think that would be, overly cool or really help the listener in any way. And then also, like, it would become redundant when I do speed up. But I'm still trying to find, the most effective way to do that. Some people can just rely on charisma. I've gone my whole life trying to make people not talk to me. So now that, I'm slightly less antisocial, I don't have that charisma. But, yeah, and, I'm just, trying to find that balance of, being aesthetically accessible to the listener and also being effective. I don't think that was a bad opening bar, though. I just think I could have shortened it and gotten to the point a little quicker.
So it's Johnny versus Anubis. His name is Tut, but so fucking what? Apollo's pistol's name's Anubis. Tut.
And at the time my name was Johnny Apollo. It's the video's John IE, but I was going through a bunch of different names before I landed on that. To begin with, it was Waffles. Now Waffles is waffling on his name, just so none of you can fucking say that stupid ass flip to me in a battle.
Bitch's name? I'll use the tool to rip out his brain. 38 in the glove box. I'll die before I'm crossing the whip with the cane, so fuck it.
Let's go.
It was really weird too. Going into the battle, even when I wrote it, I was kind of like, oh, this is kind of a Frost-esque kind of line, Like, it's kind of a sideways, like, it's a punch, but, like, it's almost like an unexpected sideways punch, if that makes sense. And it reminded me of Frost, and then I think, like, Frost was the only one who reacted to that line, and I was like, oh, like that's trippy. But yeah.
Talking about this Egyptian topic, while we're on it, I'm betting this Tut and Tutankhamun have a lot more in common than he probably initially wanted, one of which, just for starters, is a man named Carter discovered the original tomb of Tut. Well, this Tut sounds like he just found the 2 original Carters. No lie. No lie.
Oh, it's the song.
No lie. You're an old find. It's only a dope style from like 05 to 09, bringing all those freestyles to written battles. Must be out your old mind. Tut wasn't young in an ancient civilization. You're trying to be a rookie when you're an old ass old head with old shit and old violence. I guess we can't blame him though. When we found Tut, he was literally under a rock this whole time. Tut was even known for trying to bring back the gods of the old. Well, I'm known for bringing old heads to the gods, except these caskets aren't gold. You're a king, I'm a god. Learn when to kneel down. What's that thing on his chin? Bow, and I was next extended from the steel rounds.
Yeah, everything there, I would still be cool with saying. I think they're all, it was a pretty solid, little segment.
Who told you to rap? I'm putting mysterious deaths on everyone who found him. A grave is a grave, despite however many decorations might surround him. Tut was even mummified, so don't be surprised when the doctor wraps around him. John, I thought you didn't want to do all these Egyptian clips. I don't, but what else should I say when no one else knows fuck else about him? Y'all are right.
Yeah, looking back, even going into it, I don't think that's the most effective way I could have ended or tied in everything, I was trying to be like, oh, this is kind of a callback to the beginning, but I don't know, I think I could have done a better job bringing back that idea or tying it in, or just could have done something a little more effective there.
There's only so many ways I can keep connecting these comparisons. Plus, every time I look up the pyramids, some guy with goofy hair convinces me they were created by aliens. So honestly, low-key.
I think that bar explains itself. It's a pretty potent line I think everyone can agree with. I think everyone knows who that man is, and I think everyone agrees the pyramids were made by aliens, right? Like we all agree upon that. I'm sorry, conspiracies are fun.
Between us two and everyone else, I'm the best of all 3. So why are we even talking about you? We should be talking about me. See, I'm the incarnation of unnerving.
I like that line though. Honestly, low-key, between us two and everyone else, I'm the best of all 3. So why are we even talking about you when we could be talking about me? See, I don't know. It's just a cute little line. I like it. I might bring that back. And it's a fun little tool to use to change topics.
Hatred, the perfect personification of nihilism with a sarcastic presentation. I love the craft of crafting fear like a Lovecraftian creation. Dead at the wake, I'm Azathoth's alarm clock. Wanna go cool? A sun dude, Bardock, I'm always rocking with me.
Like a Lovecraftian creation. That was fire, I'm not gonna lie. Dead at the wake. I meant to say everyone's dead at the wake. Azathoth's alarm clock. Azathoth is a Lovecraftian story, or a Lovecraftian monster. And his whole deal is that we are a dream inside of his head, and the second he wakes, all of existence ends. So everyone's dead at the wake. I'm Azathoth's alarm clock. Like, that's the whole story. I forgot a pretty important word in that bar. I think it still kind of works, but if I remembered that, it would have been a little more fire. But I don't think a lot of people really get the reference of it as a thoth. And besides, H.P. Lovecraft has some weird fucking stories too that I didn't really know about when writing that bar. I only know about like the general gist of like the popular ones. Some of his shit's weird as fuck. I mean, I guess he's still a good writer, but he has some fucked up views.
Crafting fear like a Lovecraftian creation. Dead at the wake. I'm Azathoth's alarm clock. Wanna go cool? A sun dude. Bardock. I'm always rocking with me. So you know, let's go, Jockey shit. Like who you think you are, Brock? Nah, you're a fucking backward snake. The poison type. Arbok. So.
Yeah, I like pretty much all those bars, and I think I'm gassing pretty decently here.
Johnny got you. John got you. Hit the cat, clicking clack.
There's a bar there that kind of got spoken over. Johnny got you got like John Gotti. Like, bruh, how does he come up with that? I don't know either. But nah, I really like that one actually, and unfortunately I rushed into it and people were still reacting to the previous one, but Johnny got you got like John Gotti is just a fun little line that I still think about.
Hit the homie, roll up to your home zone, turn some of your buddies into some bodies. Lost posts is the closest you losers ever got to being somebody. So John learned to build car bombs, and y'all don't want to start shit. I'll beam up your car, Apollo's pimping oopsies into starships. Think it's wise with the 9? I'll arrive with the Uzi, like who's he getting smart with? Me? Well, I'm a dum-dum, drum bumping a gun home. Who's dumb once I dump one? My kind of fight or flight is you catch a fader, I'm gonna run one.
Yeah, that's one of those lines, and I think I just talked to Shogun a little bit about this, is sometimes you write a line that you're not sure how fire it is until you say it, and like going into that line it just felt really, really fire, and then I kind of like leaned into it a little more, and then everyone was like, yeah, that was fire, and I did not. I'm making an ugly fucking face there, but until literally like 3 seconds before I said it, I did not have that much confidence in that line. And then going into it, I was like, yeah, that's I like this line. And I got like pretty good feedback on it. And I knew it was written well. You know what I mean? Like I know I wrote it in a really aesthetically pleasing way. Like I was confident on that regard. Like I'm pretty confident in my ability to write things aesthetically pleasingly, whatever, you know what I'm saying. Me good word man. But you know what I'm saying. Like I'm pretty confident on that regard. I think I'm getting better at punching as I keep rapping, or keep battling, I mean. And yeah, just learning to kind of vibe with the crowd and the reactions that's happening with you is something that you just pick up on over time. And yeah. Another little, behind the scenes of my mind, on paper, my round ended after that. You catch a fader, I'm gonna run one. The round was supposed to end there, but like, I felt like, oh my god, that face is ugly as shit. Maybe I'm just an ugly person, Jesus. That's slightly better. Yeah. I don't like my face. Oh, this got weird. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. My round ended at You Catch a Fade, or I'm gonna run one. And this isn't a freestyle. This is something I wrote, like, in the time before this battle. But I was planning on, like, you know, saying it in a future battle, after this. But, like, I felt like I rushed through it after that punch. Like, I don't know, I just felt like the whole crowd was with me at that point, and I felt like I should keep going. So I went into this part, and I think I probably, I'm not mad I said it. I probably could have saved it and, like, wrote it out a little better. But I think in the moment it wasn't a bad decision to go into.
I will click off! No, if I click, I will click till the click's gone. If I click, I will click till your click's gone. If I click, I will click till it clicks in your head. You should have never started shit with Big John. I'm the bully's bully. You picked wrong. When you picked out which kids you wanted to pick on, because if I pick a no, quick draw, I'm the call. Imagine your thoughts doodled on the wall. When it's resolved, the revolver has 5 more reasons for y'all not to get involved. It'll look like cave paintings after I drop a case and dent in the skull, and by the time the detective picks up the case, I'll be long gone getting it on with JPL's mom, bro. Time.
Okay, the JPL's mom part is a freestyle. Cause I forgot I didn't have an ending. I didn't, like, I think you even saw that little pause. Someone said, like, it looked like I got winded. No, I just didn't have an end to that whole part. Like, I never wrote an ending to that. So, you know, I ended it with fucking JPL's mom. You know, I think that's a fair way to end things. Sorry, JPL. But yeah, I forgot I didn't have an end to that line. So, you know, the very last part was a freestyle, but other than that, yeah, that was my round, I believe.
Give it up! Give it up!
I like that round still. It's not as good as I think I can do now. Obviously, I think everyone should continue to improve as much as possible at all times, especially if it's like an art form that you really do enjoy. You know, you should try to get better. Some people have like too much ego some people have too much ego to admit that they have places to improve upon. And I think everyone, you know, can improve in some way. You know, there's no such thing as a perfect battler in like an art form. That's somewhat subjective, you know. Other than that, I like that round. I think I had some pretty good punches. I think I rapped pretty well. I think it all went together pretty decently. The parts that I was confident in going into paid off, and some of the parts that I wasn't confident in didn't. And, you know, you live and learn. Some of your punchlines aren't as strong as they could be. I still think I did relatively good. You know, a couple lines here and there I would go back and write better punchlines for if I could, but you know, it's in the past, and you can't go back in the past and change that. So that's the beauty
Let's go!
of battle.
It's on Tut!
Alright, come on, King Tut, it's on you, man. Fight back, man. Let's go.
That's good.
Gotta fight back.
You had 3 months to prepare. And that's the most that you came up with? them bomb-ass Egyptian flips, out of all the cartoons you could have seen, that's the shit that you chose to hit me with? Well, Cheese told me I was battling you. I said, okay, cool. You gonna take this L2. Came way down here.
I forgot I just, like, lit up a fucking cigarello, like, right after my round. I forgot I did that. That was one of those things, too. I don't think I, like, consciously took it out and was like, I'm gonna smoke during his round. I just wanted I wanted to smoke. Not till, like, looking back on it, you know, in third person or whatever, do I realize that's not a regular thing to do in a battle.
Like you was gonna get released, like I was gonna give you mercy. With all them weak ass shadow punches, it won't get you out this cage, Johnny. Wait, y'all ain't catch that? Y'all see some other combat.
Hey, that was great.
It was a good line. I feel like that reaction's a little over the top, if you ask me. Because some of it was just irrelevant and didn't make sense, to be honest, but the end punchline was pretty good. I kind of saw it coming, you know, Johnny Cage, and all that, yeah.
That was great.
Whoever this dude is, fuck, who is he? He battled Ward the day after, I believe. He really liked that, apparently. But
He had to break it down, but that was crazy. That was crazy.
But let me guess, you play with.
I'm not a huge fan of like the break it down, slow it down, I just dissed you kind of bars. I think unless you do them really well, like Tony Graham's does them really well, unless you do it on kind of that level, they're kind of hit and miss to me.
AKs and AR-15s. Well, if you telling me that, it should have came with something from Activision. I'm talking Battle Pass and a whole lot of Call of Duty zombie missions. And bro told me I should have been checked your grip, because it was shaky like a drunken fan. With my grip on point, like a bitch that's trying to catch a cheating man.
The chick in the crowd who said that made me laugh, honestly. He probably, me being someone who likes alcohol, he probably could have done like the drunken shit a little better and used that, you know. I'm not telling y'all how to insult me, but, you know, that was a missed opportunity. Especially like when the battle I just did was me being blackout drunk in front of a battle rap legend. Probably could have been a fire punch. And low-key, I'm just gonna say it, I'm sure that's coming up one of these battles. Someone's gonna be like, you did an alcohol, and, you know, you didn't perform as good as you could have because of the alcohol you did. And my rebuttal is just gonna be like, yeah, I did an alcohol. I don't give a shit. I don't know, whatever. But, oh, you're fucking kidding me. God damn it. How do I go back?
And bro told me I should have been checked your grip, because it was.
Anyway. That would have been way worse. But yeah. He could have missed a bit of an opportunity.
Like a drunken fan, with my grip on point, like a bitch that's trying to catch a cheating man. And I heard that Johnny got a stash.
Not a bad line.
Well, I'm about to do Johnny bad. I'm talking take all of Johnny's cash.
Alright, Tut. Here's the thing, it's not a horrible line. But you don't listen to Johnny Cash. Come on now. Like, that line had nothing to do with Johnny Cash. You could have set that up way better. Not a horrible line, I guess. Like, it's not a bad punch. The punch is not bad. It's just the setup could have been way better for it.
And last battle, I showed y'all how to get
And I mean, you probably would have been able to if you actually do listen to Johnny Cash, you know. Like Ring of Fire, I'm sure there's something you can do with that. Like there's plenty of songs that you could flip with Johnny Cash that would have worked.
away with a clean body. Y'all remember the flip, but this time I had to switch the mission. So I'ma start from his shoes and shoot up to his head, but won't skip no body parts. Then shots to both his legs, so he'll bow before a king. Grip his arms, 40 to his torso. Wait, y'all ain't see what I did? Now I just gave y'all 2 ways to catch a body. Man, this nigga dead. And I heard the dog been talking.
Yeah, he's doing too many of the run that back type lines for my tastes. And then that line, the punchline wasn't great, so.
Okay, well it's cool. How about Susan and Mary with me? Well, I'm about to test Johnny, so this bling bling off my hip, don't think it's a new addition. You won't be able to replace Bobby. Johnny, bling bling. It's a cartoon ass nigga, so I can escape with the facts. And then you came here with this weird ass clothing on. But where the fuck you think you was at? This shot time.
That is actually kind of fire since Bino G was roasting my what I think is impeccable fucking fashion sense. I don't give a shit about fashion like that. But you know, it's I guess that's relatable humor with something like that. I don't know. Apparently y'all are into fashion more than me. Y'all do you on that regard. I don't know.
Talk to his ass,
Chi-Town. You should have came here with a strap. See, I looked at your skin type, and all I thought was racist name flips, but then I thought that wouldn't be right. But see, all you motherfuckers think that shit is the same. See, because my skin color and your skin color, nigga, God made us the same. So when I up this desert eagle, don't think to bow down.
Yeah, I didn't pause it just to cough, I promise. I don't know if y'all can see it. I think my camera might have hidden it, but Lisa's dog got out and was like right behind Tut while he was rapping, and he like damn near stepped on it. Like, it's not his fault. Like, the dog's like fucking, it's like a chihuahua or whatever the fuck. And there was no way Tut could have saw it, but that would have definitely put a different context on the battle if, you know, he stepped on her dog halfway through it.
Down on me. Just thank your Lord and Savior, nigga, because he told me to send you to thee. So listen, pay attention. Remember, I'm the king. So next time you think with a rematch that you want to battle me, don't come with some lame ass name flip, because this I do get will get all up in your shit. And remember, you made that Dragon Ball Z escape. Well, that was cool, because out of this freezer, I got a lot of trunks for you. So listen, you thought that this was crazy?
He tried to flip the Dragon Ball Z shit, and he almost did. If it rhymed or made sense a little more, it would have been better. Usually Tut's pretty good at freestyling. I think he should try to rely on it a lot less, though. he might have backed off of it a little bit. I think I watched like one or two of his battles after this one. But yeah, he in previous battles has successfully freestyled and done some like, crazy shit. I think there was like a car alarm or some shit that he flipped going off in the background, and it was pretty fire. But I don't know, in this one it's not having the same effect to me. I think he's doing all right though. I don't know.
And you got on a lumberjack sweater with no shoes. What the fuck was that, my dude?
That's not a lumberjack sweater. What, just because it's plaid? Or plaid, or plaid, however you pronounce that fucking word? I'm pretty sure that says Zoo York, or whatever, hoodie. Like, that's... if I have to describe my fashion sense, I would say that it's, like, shabby skater. I don't know, like, most of my shit is, like, from, like, skate shops and shit. I don't know, that's just the kind of clothing I like, but not really lumberjacky. And then, I don't know why he said I don't have shoes on. I do have shoes. Those are Vans, bro. And they're pretty nice shoes if you ask me. I like Vans.
And you smoking brown cigarettes. Nigga, this the Windy City, home of the Newport.
They're called cigarellos. Maybe cigar. Cigar would be more accurate too. Brown cigarettes. Nah, fam, I'm not just smoking stale ass cigarettes.
Fuck you come here with that? Where you came from? Somewhere from Freeport? And I seen your little shit on the lead. You trying to sound like Eminem. Well, listen, Stan.
I don't know why I'm making that noise. I don't know. The Eminem comparisons get a little aggravating. 'Cause no matter what, if you're white, you kind of get the Eminem shit. And it's a little like, I don't know, you can sound nothing like Eminem and people are gonna be like, oh, you sound like Eminem. And it's like, really? Do I? Like, I don't know. I mean, I have songs on YouTube, but I'm more of a battler than a rapper. I just don't like rapping on a song. It's hard for me to really, get motivated for it. It's a lot easier not easier, because I'm sure, like, to some people it's easier to do one than the other, but to me it's easier to write for a battle than for a song. And I have buddies who write songs who say like they can never write a battle, so I think it's just like how your mind works. But I have like one song that's vaguely Eminem-ish. Other than that, it's just, I would say, like, I kind of rip off Ghostmane, to be honest. Not on purpose. I think, like, Ghostmane is just, has been such a big influence and part of my musical taste that, certain things that he does, I, kind of emulate and do, but I'm not as dark. I don't know. I keep making weird faces in the camera. Unfortunately, Ghostmane's white too, so that doesn't help with the... But then I sound like Khan a lot too. K-A-A-N. This is just my music. I don't really focus on my music. Once in a while, I'll make like a beat or some kind of musical thing that I want to rap over, then I will, and if it's good enough, I'll put it out, but good enough by my standard is like, I don't hate it, and anything I don't hate, why not put out? I don't know. At a certain point, I just see putting out art as a documentation of, you know, something you made. It doesn't always have to be like, some people as artists, I fell into the trap of like, no dude, I have to be phenomenal every time I put my name on something. It's like, nah fam, like, sometimes you have to like stumble into something that works that you wouldn't have stumbled into if you didn't take a chance or whatever. I kind of forgot the point that I started with, but okay.
Don't try to play me shady, Slim, cause up out that closet, I got something that'll send you back to your coffin where your mother lived. And I ain't gonna sit up here and super duper scope you and I got a gun so big. No, psych, I lied, nigga. I got a gun so big that it'll bring your granddaddy's granddaddy back alive, nigga. But I got a gun so small, you know. What? She a petty bitch. She be smacking, kicking, and twitching shit. One shot, bam! Got them all on the floor, throwing a temper tantrum. See, he ain't getting this shit.
I like that one. That bar is fire, actually. All on the floor, throwing a temper tantrum, saying he ain't getting this shit. Like, that's a pretty fire line, actually.
And this is where all you other niggas play dumb. You think cause your credit score was a 750 and mine was a 357?
Bro, I have no idea what my credit score is. Like, here's the thing, I don't know. I mean, it's a little cringy to me to, like, write racial bars or bars based on race, you know? And, yeah, that's a weird subject to try to get into. But, like, most white stereotypes don't apply to me. Like, some do. I'm not gonna lie. You know, I'm into hunting and, you know, other shit. I don't mind mayonnaise. Well, I don't know, whatever. But I have no idea what the fuck my credit score is, and I don't track that shit for nothing. I don't really even know how to. If I'm gonna be honest with you, I do not. I don't know. If that's like white person shit, I'm not on that. So yeah, just like racial bars can be weird to me. And then
we wasn't raised the same. Well, man got me anything I want. Yours.
And then too, like, I understand that there's like, I don't want to get into all that. Let's not get into like that kind of conversation. It's just like sometimes, like, I'm not gonna put down the added struggle of, you know, being a black male in today's society. But also, like, I don't think it's fair to put down everyone else's struggle just because it's not as much in the way. You know, it's hard to succeed no matter who you are. Let's all be honest. But I'll still acknowledge that, like, enough racist people hold power to make it 10 times harder for people of, well, that specific demographic. But yeah, that's a whole different conversation. It's just, I don't know, when you bring race into a battle, it's like, let's be careful. I mean, it's cool, whatever. Here, it's not awful. It's not cool, but it's not like the most offensive thing, you know. It's just like the whole, like, let's try not to evoke race too much in battles.
Got your parents' house kid in the woe. And don't let me find out that you got them pounds in your home. I'ma have my dog hit your phone. You know, all you gonna hear is a hurt, then a boom. Y'all seen when a stranger comes.
I think there was a phone going off and a dog barking in the background. Which was a decent attempt at a freestyle. It's just like, you don't know that that's a stranger calling. Maybe that's like, Cheese's best friend in the whole world. I don't know, I'm just fucking around. Yeah, that's the problem with freestyling though, is like it's very possible. It's really easily, oh my god, fucking words today. It's easy to not land shit the way you would intend to. Yeah, I wish Tut wrote a little more. And I don't know. The thing is, I don't know if like people think it's a secret, but some people, no, I think most people just aren't as observative of how they write things or where thoughts come from or how they develop shit. So sometimes it's hard to like help show someone how to write certain times when they're used to freestyling. I'm not the greatest freestyler like nowadays, especially for like a long time. Like I'm pretty decent at having like a shit ton of writtens just floating around in my head that I can pick from at any moment. But like to just freestyle completely off the top, is a skill in its own that I think if honed can be really, really useful. But I don't think it's something you should rely on. I think I've said it in previous videos. It's good to be able to freestyle. It's good to be able to freestyle out of positions that you don't want to be in, but you don't want to have to freestyle. That's never a great position to be in when everyone's, expecting you to rap and you're trying to, on the spot, do that in front of a crowd. You don't want to have to freestyle. And for some reason, maybe it just might be something in my head. If I don't feel pressured to freestyle, I don't have a problem like coming up with a freestyle as much as if I'm like, oh shit, I have to freestyle right now. Like that, I don't know, it might just be like a pressure thing that makes it like weird or whatever. But yeah, you don't want to have to freestyle. And I think Tut, if he learned to, cause he understands how like punches work and certain things. If he writes, I think he could be a little better.
So every punch,
It's the general idea of battling, though.
at the punch, I'm gonna throw these bitches. So at night when you go to sleep, you gonna dream about this mission. You lost to King Tut, ain't no interventions. So don't talk to your people about this premonition. Time.
That's a wrap. Let's go. Give it up, yo!
I think he did okay. I think I won. Not gonna lie. But I don't think Tut did bad. I think he did all right there. Obviously, I'm biased. Obviously, I understand all my lines. I get every reference I make, obviously. So it does feel a little... I don't want to just be like, yeah, I won because I say I won. If there's a way to like set up a vote or some shit, but I don't know, if you guys want to like comment and say like, nah, you lost because you suck and here's why. Here's all the reasons you're bad at battling and Tut was better. I'll read it. It'll, it might not be necessary to be mean about it. But no, I don't know. I think I won. I think I'm unbiased enough to say if Tut beat me, I would, take it in stride and say he beat me. But a lot of other people have told me that I won, and I still think I won. So yeah. Not bad though. Not a bad battle. Wish I was there for that one. Anyway, I'm gonna go watch some other battles too. But yeah, good job, Tut. I think you did pretty decent there. I'm happy with the battle overall. I'm glad you didn't accidentally kill Lisa's dog. I'm glad you had a clean performance for the most part. And more importantly than anything, it was fun. It was a fun battle, and I enjoyed it. And I enjoyed writing for it. So, good luck to you in your future battles. I still won, though. Peace.